Today we are on location in downtown Bismarck. This is the IPAT facility. It's the Interagency Program for Assistive Technology, and I'm happy to be here with Scott Wiseman. He is an IPAT coordinator. Thanks for letting us come in. And sometimes we get the best gift ideas after the holidays when we've been home and we get to see our family. And so that's the idea today, is that what you do is help people once they've seen their family and maybe get some ideas. So what are we talking about today?
So first of all, we're looking at some mobility aids. It gets a little difficult as we age to get up and down from, say, a bed or a chair. And so we've got something very simple here. We have some plastic bed risers. And so we can place these underneath the bed, for instance, and so it makes it much easier to get out of bed. And these come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and just makes it a real easy fix for that.
Very simple. All right.
And so then the next thing we're looking at would be the seat assist. And so getting in, up and down from a chair can be difficult at times. And one of the things that we, kind of look at first, we think of the lift chair. We have a recliner, pretty expensive. With this device here, it kind of simulates that as well, but with much less cost and also portable. So that's very nice. So sitting down into the chair and getting lowered, so we just have it powered, and we can do that by the lever. And so then it will lower you down. And then when we want to get back up, it's going to help you get up as well. So make it a little bit easier. And then we make sure that we have that in a chair that has some arms, so then also provide that support.
Okay, very good. So a couple of mobility gifts, I guess you could say, right? Sure. All right, thanks, Scott. And then Peggy Shirley is also here, another IPAT coordinator. Thanks for having us come back. Show us a couple things here for communication.
I will, and this is primarily just focusing on getting in touch when you just need to call family, friends, or for help. A very simple device is a photo dialer, and this can be used for someone who maybe there is a tremor in some fingers and dialing is hard, vision is hard, and you can't see those numbers, and so you can pre-program those. It plugs right into your phone, and one touch of a button, that number has been called. So that could be a way for someone to stay in contact with a number of people when dialing is difficult. Okay. Then you can move up to something that might be a little more complex, and it is a phone itself that allows you to dial out any time that you want to. But the beauty of this is you can also pre-program 6 numbers. Okay. And it could be, if you were my best friend, Marcy, I would program this and I would pre-record a message and it would say, "This is Peggy and I need help." And I would have talked to you earlier, and you would then call me, and I could talk to you and tell you what my problem was. Okay. I could go through those 6 numbers, and then if nobody answers, it will automatically go to 911. Okay. So I can wear this as a bracelet, or I can wear it as a pendant. So that's one way to keep people safe, and your first option is not 911. It could be a neighbor or a child. Okay. And then the final one for getting some help. This is called a lifesaver, and you do not need a phone service with this. It runs on a battery, and all that the person would need to do is push this center red button, and 911 is activated. That's all they have to remember. So it's a great piece because it's so very affordable. Stick it in your glove box, stick it in your pocket. For more information, we have a blog about this on our website, okay. So check it out.
Excellent.
And then also another part is just daily living, okay? If you have a tremor, you have arthritis, which, millions of people do, writing is difficult, which paying bills. And so this just lets me use my whole hand instead of a finger so that I can get that job done. And that's called a writing bird. This is a duet, and it is an amplifier. I can put this in my pocket when I have a hearing loss and I'm having trouble listening to television, or my friends in the restaurant. Takes care of it for me. Flipper, TV remote. Everybody loves TV, but when it's way too many buttons, simplified and ready to go.
It's very complicated at some point. And we're pretty much out of time, but Scott, I wanted you to point out one thing over here, and that is for hearing impaired. There's vision, and there's a medical pill dispenser, but for people who are hearing impaired, an alarm clock that shakes the bed.
Sure. This is the Alert Master, and we can do several things with this to alert you of things that are going on. We can do a doorbell, we can do the phone, we can do an alarm, and basically what happens, we'll use the doorbells as an example. Once we push this doorbell, then we have a shaker letting the person know that somebody's at the door, and then we're also going to get a lamp that flashes with that. So to alert them, you know, they may not be able to hear it, but they can see it.
That would wake
And
me
feel
up.
it.
Yeah. All right. And all of these things, people are welcome to come up and check out. There's a couple of numbers to call, and also go to ndipat.org for more information. And it can help keep your parents home, you say, for the cost of a night out. So we'll be right back.